Hello everyone, it's Random here again, back on the Island of Monkeys with Heavy Bass X and Kari Okami. Tarrison, please tell the audience what we're doing today.
We are recruiting the rest of the pirate crew, and to do so, we need to go back to the field of honor in order to do things a bit different. So, instead of doing pistols, we close the lid, and we choose the banjo.
Hooray and huzzah.
Because here we go, it's now time for a dueling banjos reference. This is a memory matching bit. You have to keep it on Van Helgen. Make sure you have to watch out where you have to go. And you have to, pluck the strings of which one you have to do. So it's a memory.
How many times did you fail this?
To be truthful.
Once. Just the one time. But it's only because there's a special required cutscene that goes afterwards. However, you don't have to listen to the whole song. You just have to click the appropriate strings. It's like a advanced Simon Says here. And by the way, I was paying very, very close attention to this one.
Gonna bet he fucks up at one point.
You probably will.
Yeah, the thing about this, it does go on for a bit. I think most people tend to do him first because he's the longest.
Yeah.
As in contrast, the small pirate, the one with the baldy, he's the shortest. I don't literally mean he's the shortest, he's the quickest one to recruit. And it's not because we've got stuff to do in the restaurant. This is Mega Monkey Mode, so it's like a few things. And if you feel this is tedious, wait till later on. So, yeah.
Stop. That last note was wrong.
Ah, I knew it. You fucked up.
Yeah, I kind of fucked. I was like, shit. However, instead of going back to the thing again, he actually offers you to do it. Yeah, it's like sole winner. He offers you to try again.
Sure. I'm just getting
Which we will.
Yeah, because he enjoyed it. Because how often does he probably get, challenged to a banjo battle?
Not much, and considering that, dueling banjos is cool, yeah. Which also meant that the gun was the bad one. God damn it. Anyway. I thought it was in the video. Anyway. Repeat this again. You don't have to listen to the whole song, you just click on the strings. Pay very close attention, blah blah blah. I think it's the same pattern as it was as always.
No, it's different.
It's usually different, I just remembered. It's random as well.
Oh, hello.
So how can it be the same if it's random?
Can't be the same. It'd be James.
Of course.
Yeah, but you said it was the same. And then you said it was random.
I do believe my ears are burning.
Yes.
Mr. Enigma, Edward Thumb. I don't know why, I just had that line stuck in my head for some reason. That was a good film.
Apologies if this is tedious for those that are new. This is probably the only long bit of the game. Not too much long, but it does go on for a bit.
Of course.
And if you thought that was long, wait till we eventually get to the sequel. Holy shit! There are some tedious bits in that.
Oh boy.
Also, gonna have to find an actual copy of the game because it runs on a different engine.
Oh dear.
And there was only ever 2 built to that same engine.
Wait a minute. Which copy are you looking for a physical one of?
I'm gonna have to think. I'm thinking about getting the PS2 version.
Of what?
The fourth Monkey Island.
Oh, I've got a copy of that.
Yeah, it's sort of a rare game.
Yeah, I even gave you the gamer guide for it.
Hmm.
Well, not gave
Right,
it to you, I showed
now.
it to you.
He'll basically go through a guitar medley. He's just like, geez. So now,
What you do is that you pick up a gun and then you shoot it at him.
yeah, Corey. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, basically, Guybrush is about to do the.
Well, I'm sorry, but at least that's better than having you going on and repeating the same thing that they either just said or what they are about to say as soon as they say it.
Okay, fine. Guybrush is about to do one of the only piratey things he's ever done. Destroy someone else's banjo.
My banjo. You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll. Of all the low-down tricks, I never heard of anything so low. I completely misjudged you.
That was a massive
You are a pirate
massive
after all.
chode shift.
I'd be proud to join your
Well, we now have 2 pirate crew members.
Step up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
The guns belong to
I
him.
need one more sailor for my crew.
And now to talk to the short guy.
Yes.
And Howard is saving again in the middle of a video.
Because these bits take... This took me ages, Corey. I'm gonna have...
Oh, I'm sorry. My sympathy is currently stuck in customs.
Where'd she go?
So, I think your settings are set to none. Anyway, we recruited Haggis, we recruited Ed Van Helgen. Now we're going to talk to the salty pirate. And the thing about this pirate is, he reminds me of you, Corey.
So it's good to meet you,
Mm-hmm.
This is Bill.
Bill. That's your pirate name, Bill?
This is Cutthroat Bill.
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I
And
see.
there's blood
Well, that's
on
a
the
cool
sheet.
doesn't it?
Yeah, barbers used to also be surgeries.
How'd you break into the hairstyling industry?
Wait, they were surgeons?
I saw an ad to join a
Why do you think they have a white and a red line?
No,
Ugh.
that must be very rewarding.
Barbershops used to be early forms of like
Just that, you know,
basic
kinda-
surgery. So if you need like something cut off, you often go to the barbers.
Hmm.
A party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy. I get giddy and the laughter.
That is so much sarcasm, it's ridiculous.
Mirth and gaiety.
Okay, new topic. Pirate story.
Now we get to find out if he has a freaking pirate story. And his is the best of the
I
3.
started out as a crewman on the Raging Tightwad.
The Raging Tightwad.
Puerto Boyes. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird fifth sense when it came to finding objects of value.
Supernatural powers.
Guybrush, you've talked to a voodoo lady.
Of course.
At first,
She has powers.
out of magic,
Political powers.
guided only by the captain's keen sense.
Quite literally, too.
We spent
Powers.
the first week going around in circles.
Something just fell on my
Until we
side.
realized
That was
that
bad,
Blue's
that
gold
grammatic.
earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on
Ah,
board.
that'd be my PS2 controller.
Your captain sounds like a real freak show.
Many of us on board started to think the same thing. We sailed for 2 years, and it finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, we paid off.
Basically, they dumped treasure off the ship, and then they found treasure at the place they, like, you
Was
know,
it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins?
dumped it. So technically, they've recovered all their shit again.
How did you know that?
Just had a feeling.
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
I'm the mighty pirate who defeated LeChuck.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power?
As you can
everything?
see, as you can pretty much surmise, he likes
Yeah.
Some treasure.
he likes gold.
You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back.
So, in order for us to get Bill, we have to get some gold.
Bye.
Luckily, I know where some gold is.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the restaurant. But there's a difference between getting the treasure in this mode and the regular one is easier to get for the treasure. Mega Monkey mode's a little bit different.
I see.
Yeah, it's
Do tell.
Well, Kari, as you can tell, first of all, if you give Blondebeard the jawbreaker that we found earlier in part 5,
Thanks to you.
he'll eat it, and unfortunately, yes.
Ouch! I think I
And his gold tooth's been
knew sweets were
basically
being bad for me.
gone.
But it had a fine crunch
Or-
Gone
and
it.
a fiesta of flavor. From now on, I'll be sticking
Yeah,
I'm buying you a
I
thesaurus,
couldn't
I
speak.
swear to God.
something chewy. Well, there I go again. This old salt's got a craving for something to squish between me.
So this is where it gets useful because we have the pack of gum that we picked up back in part 4.
Would you like some?
Everything has a use.
Exactly, Master Goose.
Thanks. This is really good steak-flavored gum. It gets you here. And it gets you right here.
And now
let me guess.
now that has happened, we can basically do that. Now, in the regular difficulties, all this would definitely get you the gold tooth, and there'd be no problem whatsoever. But this is Mega Monkey mode.
And the difference is.
Yeah, I would like to know that myself.
Well, the difference is going to be
Cosmetic.
if you go outside, he'll frisk you and get the gold tooth back.
Not much of a difference, is it?
That doesn't.
Well, it is. He basically just automatically goes into your inventory. Use the chewed gum with the gold tooth,
In the gum.
and then use the tooth.
I don't think that would help.
Now, if we chew the gum, when we get to it, Tarson. Now, we inhale the balloon, then we chew the tooth and gum. The balloon flies out of the window.
Ah, that is grim.
Yes,
Ugh.
which then falls outside. See, sometimes things are grim, sometimes things are very creative. Now,
Ugh.
Wait 1 second. Do you have me gold tooth?
as you can see here, Blondebeard goes right into your inventory.
You don't have it. Darn, I'll have to order a new
How can you order a new gold
I wonder
tooth?
where that tooth
Special website.
Anyway, now that we have the pot,
You get the sieve and you
use
place
the pie
it
pan
there.
with the mud paddle, and we basically do the prospector, and we get the gold tooth. That's the difference in Mega Monkey mode. It's just a few. It's just a few extra It's a few extra tasks that are necessary to complete a certain task.
So now we can go back to the barber and hand him the
Basi-
golden tooth.
Basically, yeah. Now and of course, now that we have all 3 members of the crew,
Check this out.
that is done.
Hooray.
Is that
He's like,
real?
is that real gold?
I guess you can.
Some people say that he's actually the quickest person to recruit.
Sure.
Of the, he's the quick in the regular mode. He's the first person you recruit.
Got my whole crew.
So now that we have the entirety of the crew, cutscene time.
Nice boots, huh?
Sorry.
And the scavengers? Well, they're undead zombies. Or undead skeleton soldiers. This is the demon pirate LeChuck.
Due to his curse and that combined with the voodoo bomb, it's destroyed his rotten corpse and turned him into a demon.
Essentially, yes.
He's a man of many talents, this LeChuck, isn't he?
Yes, his love for Elaine's basically kept keeping him alive.
That's a fucking determination.
So he's now gone from ghost to rotting corpse and now a demon.
This guy could give
It's an interesting cycle.
this guy could give Dom a few lessons in creepiness and
I
stalker
know.
mentality.
I remember the guy's name as well. It's Earl Bowen, the voice of LeChuck.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Saving in the middle of the video? No, we're not. We're saving at the end of the video.
Yes.
Until next time, dear viewers, where hopefully Howard will stop this.
Till next time, dear
yes,
viewer.
it'll be stopped. Bye, everybody.
Bye.